title theft and deed fraud are on the rise in the U.S., with properties being stolen for their equity.
Now, even if a document is fake, counties are often legally required to record it, making these crimes easier to commit. We've got Art joining us now to explain more in this segment, sponsored by Home Title Lock. Hey!
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
yes, of course. Thanks for joining us. So, okay, Art, what is house stealing and why is it becoming such a big problem?
Well, it's one of those things that people actually don't pay attention to. When you own a home, the legal record of who the owner is called a deed or a title. Now, that document is on file in your county recorder's office, and it's a public document. So anybody can go and get a copy of it. Now, you know, any of your viewers are watching right now that own a home, they probably have at least $200,000 or $300,000 in equity. That represents cash in their home that they're paying no attention to. They haven't looked to see if it's still there or if it's up or down. And the thieves will take that document and forge it, changing the name on the document from your name to their name. And they get a notary stamp. I have several on my desk that I use for demonstrations. They're easy to get. They notarize it and they file it for a few dollars at the county recorder's office. Then the owner of record, the legal owner of record, is now them and not you. And they immediately proceed to start taking out loans using the equity in your house as collateral for those loans.
Yeah.
So at that point, yeah.
Yeah, well, I was just going to ask you, let's walk it down a little bit. What happens to homeowners who are targeted, and how really devastating is this crime, Art?
Well, first of all, the guy the crook that stole your money, he's going to disappear. It's probably a false name anyway. So he's going to be someplace with wide sandy beaches with drinks with umbrellas in them. And somebody's going to knock on your door. It's going to be the lender. And the lender's going to say, look, you haven't paid on this mortgage, and we're going to take you to court and get a judge to allow us to sell your house so we can get our money back. They don't want the house. They want their money back that they lent on your equity. And when that happens, it's called foreclosure, by the way. And when that happens, you're going to have to get an attorney. Real estate law is really quite complicated, and attorneys are expensive. I mean, $800 an hour is not an unreasonable amount of money.
Wow.
So you're going to be tied up in court for a couple of years or longer while they settle this. And finally, hopefully, a judge will put that property back in the property you own. They're going to put it back in your name at last.
Oh my
In the
goodness.
meantime, your life has been a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the real answer here is you've got to stop the transaction before the first loan is issued. And that's why I'm here. Home Title Lock, we're pioneers in this area. We have our own software that's very powerful. Our software monitors the title of each of our subscribers. It's in a national database. And our software will notify you if your title is disturbed. It'll send you a copy of the document in question. And if you don't recognize it, it instructs you to call us right away. Now, we have customer service that's platinum quality. These guys are fabulous. We've been at it for a lot of years, and we really, really know what to do when something like that happens. And we will work with you through the entire process to make sure you get the proper documents and they're filed properly. And that will prevent that loan from being negotiated. And then we will help you get that false document replaced with one that really reflects that it's your property.
The real deal. Yeah.
But it's,
Yeah.
it can be devastating.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Art, thanks so much for filling us in on that. I know you have a promo code as well going right now for those who are interested. You can see it right there on your screen. You can get a 30-day free trial with the code PROTECT right now at HometitleLock.com. Again, Art, we appreciate your time today. Thank you for filling us in on this great and important piece of information that our viewers, I'm sure, will find very interesting. We appreciate it.